Everyone, and welcome back to our homestead. Today we are doing something that I've wanted to do for a little while, and that is clean through our chest freezer, which is one of the freezers where we keep all of the meat that we have raised here on our farm. Now as we get chickens and things, when we process those, it just kind of gets stuck in here, like our chickens are on top because we just got whoops. Our chickens are on top because we just got them this week in the freezer. So we're kind of cleaning through so we can see what we have, and then that will also help me to meal plan a little bit. Also, I have a notebook and I'm just going to make a list of what we have in the freezer, and we will go from there.
Right there.
Now that we've been through the freezer and we've organized everything and I have my list, I can better meal plan and kind of look at this and see, since we're not slaughtering a cow this year because we are keeping the heifer that Buttercup had, our beef is going to be a little less than what we're used to having in the freezer. We're still okay on chickens, and so I can look at this and decide that we probably need to raise meat chickens in the fall. We don't need to get them in spring. And we have some deer, so that's going to help with our not having as much beef this year. We've got 3 ducks in there, just a little bit of our turkey left from where we had turkeys, and we finished up the last of our bear last week, but we actually found one package of bear chops in there, so we will use that up. So the one thing I like about having the freezer and having our meat here is everything in there we've either raised on the farm or has been killed around here, whether it be the deer or bear. So all of this meat, you can't buy anything this good at the store. And so we are able to feed our family, and we've actually given some food to other families as well, just from raising our animals and slaughtering them here and just providing our family and everyone else with good quality meats. So we also have another freezer that is full of just pork, and so we'll take a look at that in just a second. so we have cleaned out both freezers, and I have a list of what we have in both of them. So now we can prepare meals from there. And I'm just gonna go over and kind of tell you a little bit about what we have in there. We have, starting with the chest freezer, where we have pretty much beef and chickens. We had some cube steak, cutlets, ground beef, beef short ribs. We've got several packs of T-bones, a London broil, top sirloin, and then bone and chuck and sirloin tips for beef. So that's what we have left from our cow that we slaughtered a little about a year ago now. We have 31 whole chickens and 10 packages of ground chicken. We have quite a bit of deer meat. We've got 6 packages of stew meat. We've got tenderloin, heart, backstrap, and roast in there. We have 4 whole ducks, and then we have 2 packages of turkey necks, and I'll use those for stock. 2 packages of turkey wings and 1 whole turkey left. We have 1 package of bear chops, and that's everything in that freezer. Oh, we have 2 things of bone broth and 3 quarts of stew. And then in our freezer here that holds pretty much all pork, we found 2 packages of tomatoes that I had put in there. So I'm gonna use those up with either a soup or something coming up soon. And then we have a few packs of chorizo left, some pork chops, some stir fry pork, 4 hams, liver heart. We have a few packages of sausage and bacon left in there, and center cut ham steaks, a thing of ribs, and 1 Boston butt. So that's what we have left for meat, and we will be looking at the coming weeks and planning our meals around those. So it really helps every once in a while just to go through your freezers so you know what you have on hand, especially if you do any ordering of like bulk meats. Usually we try to make a list when they come in, but then I am not great about pulling stuff out of the freezer and checking off what I take out. So maybe I'll do that a little better. I'm gonna take my list that I've made here, and I'm actually just gonna type it up on an Excel sheet, and I'm gonna post it on the side of this freezer and post the other list on the side of the other freezer. And then I'm also gonna keep a list so that when I am cooking for the week, I can kind of refer to see what I have. So thanks for joining us. I hope this showed you a little bit about what we keep in our freezers. You can also tell what animals we've had here on the farm by what meat is in the freezer. And since we're running low on beef, we're going to think about some other meat sources in the coming year, because we won't have another calf from Buttercup until fall, and we can't breed Belle until next winter. So it's gonna be a while before we have more beef available on our farm. So we're gonna look at some things like lamb, meat rabbits, and we will keep you posted on all that. Give our video a thumbs up. Please share our channel, and we'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. You never know what you're gonna see in our channel as we try to live more sustainable and just teach our kids about their food, ways to live life a little bit more simply. And don't forget, we've got all those goals for 2020 that we're gonna be working towards this year. We'll see you next time.